What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna be having a little bit of fun. For those of you that follow me, I am typically doing Jesus and ministry type of content, and I will get back to that. But today I just wanted to have fun with something. Today I'm gonna share something with you guys, and that is the XERJOFF discovery set. And so I just wanted to have fun and kind of, experience this with you guys. For those of you that love fragrances, you're gonna love this. So a couple months ago I got into fragrances, and it's just been something like a little side hobby that I've just enjoyed, just smelling different things. And so today I'm gonna be looking at three, and this is the 15 milliliter discovery set. And so you got the Uden Overdose, you got Erba Pura, and you got Cruz del Sur II. And so the first thing you're gonna notice is these bottles are beautiful. You got, just very beautiful, pretty bottles. They got some weight to them, very quality. And so this first one is Uden Overdose. And so I already sprayed it on my wrist, actually. But I might wear this today. So the first thing you're going to notice with the Uden Overdose is very lemony. It is just like such a citrus blast. It's got that top note of lemon and bergamot and just smacks you in the face, and it is beautiful. And if I had to give you an illustration for this scent profile, I would say imagine you've been locked away for a year. Imagine you've been in a dungeon or maybe jail, or imagine, you've been locked inside somewhere where the lighting's not too great, or you've lived in a very dark, wintry, Antarctica type place for years, and you walk out of this place, right? And the first thing you notice, you step out, and it is that first day of spring or summer where the sun is just hitting. You hear streams of water flowing. There might be some bear cubs off in the distance or birds singing, and you walk out, and it's just that first feeling of, yes, we made it. It's the first thing that comes to mind with this fragrance is hope. That lemon, that just refreshing new beginning smell to it. It just makes you feel like you just stepped into a new season. It makes you feel like you just stepped into something exciting. That lemon's citrusy zest. It awakens you. And me personally, I love these, fruitier, lemony, citrusy scents. Those are kind of my go-tos. And the one thing I'll say is that this scent did blast a little harder on my wife. I sprayed it on myself yesterday, and I sprayed it on my wife, and the lemon popped even more on her, and I'm like, man, this is even better on you. And so the only thing that I would say about Uden Overdose that I'm not crazy about is the longevity. The performance wasn't that great. I'd say about 5 hours later, I noticed it started to fade, and you really had to get up on it to smell it. So that is my, one negative comment about Uden Overdose. But the next one we're going to look at is Cruz del Sur II, and it's got a beautiful color there, beautiful bottle. And so this one has top notes of mango, pineapple, apple blossom. You got your floral bouquet, you have your your heart of green cedar, you have a musk. And so this one is probably my second favorite fragrance that I have. I would say this one, once I smelled it, it took, my top three, maybe even my favorite. And the reason why is because that mango just kind of just smacks you. That mango and that pineapple just punch you in the jaw. And it's so enriched, and it's so, deep and full. And so that combination of having that green cedar and that mango, it just sits perfectly. And I would say that the thing that I noticed is that throughout the entire day, that mango was still there. So 7 hours into wearing this, I still noticed that mango. And so if I had to give an illustration for this fragrance, I would say, imagine that you just smelled this, and it's like your stomach turns, and it's like all of a sudden now you want to go and you want to get a mango smoothie, or you want to get a mango sorbet, and now you want to sit by the pond and you want to have a picnic, and you might even want to fish a little bit, because it makes you feel like you should go do something, but it also makes you feel like you just want to sit and enjoy life. And it just gives you that feeling of fruit flowing through your veins, and just a calmness and a stillness, and it's kind of warm and it's exciting. So it has that citrusy, fruitful flavor, but it also has that warm, calming kind of, it's just a beautiful mix. And like I said, it's probably my second favorite fragrance overall right now. And so the third one we're going to look at is Erba Pura. Erba Pura. This is probably, from what I've seen, XERJOFF's You know, one of their two, you know, most popular ones I hear about is Naxos and Erba Pura, and they're both amazing. I think both of them actually live up to their hype. Now, Erba Pura is a giant fruit bowl. I mean, that's the best way you can explain it. Smells like they took 30 different fruits, chopped them up, blended them, mixed them all together, and now out of all that chaos, they created a whole new fruit. And it's like, this isn't a real fruit, but it's a fruit that you wish was real. And it's a fruit that just by smelling Erba Pura, you feel like you ate it. You feel like you ate this fruit. And so as far as the longevity, it's not one that's going to last, you know, 8, 9, 10 hours. I would say that it only lasts maybe 6 hours. However, I sprayed some Erba Pura in my Bible, and to this day, after a couple months, every now and then you still will get a whiff of that fruit. And it is a beautiful smell. It's a beautiful summer smell. I think that all three of these are ones that everybody should have, especially if you love the citrusy and the fruity kind of fragrances. I'd say these are some of the best ones, and I love XERJOFF. XERJOFF is probably overall one of my favorite, you know, out of all the things I've smelled. XERJOFF is my go-to. I love the House of XERJOFF, and so that is my review. So if you like this, guys, subscribe, like, share, follow, you know what I'm saying? But more importantly than any of that, like Jesus, follow Jesus, subscribe to Jesus, share Jesus, love Jesus, because without Jesus, none of this would be possible, and none of this would even matter at all. And so, guys, thank you for watching my review of the XERJOFF Discovery Set, and I hope that you stay tuned for more things to come in the future.